Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday to you all. It's time for our chart of the week, and we're going to revisit NVIDIA, which is one of our favorite names for the past year and a half. And it's looking like it's probably ready to make a turn higher here. And let's go ahead and mark this chart up as we go along. What's pretty clear to see is the double tops from back in December 2016, matched in February of 17, right? It had a pretty nasty fall from that top area, probably a good 25% all the way down, and it caught some support down around 100, about the $94, $95 level. Tried to come back and retest it a little bit late last week or early last week, as a matter of fact, but it seemed to be picking up some buyers. What we'd like to see is we'd like to see a stock as it's recovered coming in with good turnover, and that's what we've had certainly for the last 5 to 7 sessions. The relative strength has improved markedly. You could see that this relative strength was coming down, 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 down. It finally broke that string just as the stock was starting to turn higher. Now, it's one thing if the stock does well on decent volume and decent turnover of regularly during the day, but it's all quite another thing that it outperforms the rest of the market, especially a stock that's been struggling as much as NVIDIA has. We see a MACD buy signal on this crossover last week, and it's confirmed it now for the last couple of days. So we think that that is a good indication that the stock is ready to head higher. We see it moving above the 50-day moving average for the first time since it gapped down back in late February. You can see that gap down over here, and it's actually just filled that gap here a couple of days ago. The 20-day moving average, which is the dotted line here, has started to flatten out and moving upwards. That's going to be an area of support if the stock decides to run out of gas and it starts to pull back. So that's going to be an area we want to be looking at. It's currently sitting at around 102.5 right now. But by and large, we like the pattern here most recently. Normally, when you see double topped, it's a little bit scary, and we can see that we think that the stock is already corrected enough that it's ready to turn right back up again. We did see strength in the semiconductor group today. A fellow chip name in Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, had a very, very strong day as well today and broke out past the 14.5 level. You know, this stock was number one basically in the S&P 500 in 2016 and is always on everybody's radar because it's a great trading stock. But let's see what happens here with NVIDIA. We're encouraged here, especially if it makes a move to these highs here from back in December and February. Could get real interesting to get past 120 bucks. That's NVIDIA. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.